We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Getting the nod on the mound, Ryan Nelson. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Brian Hayes stands in here, takes ball one low. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. And another ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Hayes on at first, nobody out. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. To Rucker, and that's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Brian Reynolds here. That's in there. And that is strike one. Two outs, base is empty. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in the desert, on the hill here today, Bailey Falter. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
The wind of the pitch. Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. And now the lefty. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So digging in, Emmanuel Rivera. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And he deals. Fought off foul. Wouldn't chase that time. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, right side. Over to Cruz. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Runner at first with 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Just missed.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. McCutchen pulls it in on the run. One left for Arizona. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And the pitch. Nelson, a 6'3" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now here is Liover Peguero. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, And there's one away. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and the ball out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's a little high. That one just misses the outside corner. And now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Falter back to work. And a curve misses outside. Next pitch is outside. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
That's towards center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Second inning here, no score. Good eye in that spot. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. 2-2. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting it, the catcher,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now number 19. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. And delivers outside. And that one hit to first. Walker steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the catcher, number 5, Andy Rodriguez.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
1-0.
One out, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grichuk makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 26.
Bailey Falter now at the plate. That clips a corner. Fly ball to right. Carroll makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. A wind in the pitch. On the ground to the left. To first, and he beats it.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
At the belt and fires. And that's in the dirt.
Strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is downstairs. Out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Throw, and it gets away. And now, Corbin Carroll. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in the desert, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Key Brian Hayes. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
A swing and a soft liner. Base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now, Andrew McCutchen. He hit into a double play his first time up. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
First and second, no outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And the righty deals. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hayes on second. McCutchen on at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, that's one. To Walker, and that's two.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Doubled his first time up. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Out to short, Perdomo. Tosses across the first, and that is the inning. Pirates leave one, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. A little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. And he's into second with nobody out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield,
That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Next to hit for Arizona, Randall Grichuk. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. All tied up here in the second game of the series. There's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
No, that's
Walker,
down.
the next to hit, takes low for a ball. One out and a runner at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Man at second. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And a pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering misses down and away. Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle. Three-two now, and he walked it. First and second, one out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks, and he's already singled in this game. Out there to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with two outs. Now here is Ryan Nelson. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. The pitch. And there's the strike. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
Ball low.
That one fouled hard the other way. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, popped up left side. Gurriel trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Falter back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
And a foul ball. And a 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. So up next, Emmanuel Rivera. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. Fall off foul. Oh, and 2 now.
That's the ball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Martin Perez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Oviedo, the right-hander, also getting loose. Line drive, knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Drive, that's a base hit. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. 1 run is in. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bailey Falter done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Martin Perez, on for his 20th appearance of the year. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Coming home. He scores, and they lead by 4.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So a man aboard. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Perez, in his 12th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Sliced hard but foul. The Diamondbacks trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Grichuk, the lead runner, out at second. Walker at first with no outs. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. That's off the mark. And now 3-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that'll load the bases. Now up next for Arizona, Ryan Nelson. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
0-1 down. That's inside. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him. And that is a big first out. So the batting order turns over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Outside.
That's the ball.
And that is ball 1. One out, bases full. Grounder might be 2. Aguero tags the runner for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Edward Olivares.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The D-backs leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2-2.
Got him. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Ke'Bryan Hayes getting ready to hit. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That one well upstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So digging in, Emmanuel Rivera, 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Borucki, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is down low.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And another ball. Righty delivers. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The wind of the pitch. Jet swing went around. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall.
And now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Now batting.
Definitely not a comfortable play to make down there at third when it's ripped at you like that. Pretty impressive stop, though. He kind of stabbed at it, got up, completed the play. You know, some guys are just waving at that one as it goes by to the outfield.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Diamondbacks down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Nelson back to work. That
One ball, no
misses,
strike.
and it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Ball.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Man supply also getting ready. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Ryan Thompson out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the sixth spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alec Thomas, he'll move into the ninth spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting ninth, number 5, Alec.
Here's the center fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one ripped left field. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here's the catcher to hit, Andy Rodriguez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around third, he will score. It's 5-2. Rodriguez into second, and he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Henry Davis.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And another ball. Laced to right center, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Slider clips the corner. Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Andrew McCutchen digs in now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Falling behind 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 5-5.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Joe Mantiply.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. That's in there.
1-2.
Got it. And there's two away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Swinging on the curveball. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Borucki.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The catcher.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. And that's outside. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time. Alec Thomas in the on-deck circle. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Jace Peterson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
One and one.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. Tellez, 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Now the number 2 hitter, Emmanuel Rivera. First pitch misses.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. And another ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. kicks and deals. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip. And the matchup is very favorable. That one way outside. Ball 1. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. What a play to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 30.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now into the game, Jake McCarthy. He'll be patrolling center field. And now it's going to be Liover Peguero.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And here it comes. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. And misses inside. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing. The 1-0. And a base hit on a line.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down, runner at first. And now the center fielder. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That splitting's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
1-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a count 1-2. Two outs. And another ball. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Colin Holderman on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Michael A. Taylor, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 12.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, known for his late inning heroics. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bednar, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2-1.
Righty to the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1. Outside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
No outs, runner at first. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Winning run on base at first, no outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. And the righty deals. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Eugenio Suarez.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boog.
Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. High ground ball for a base stop. Lead runner around second. To third, and it throws off line, safe at third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Winning run at third, 1 down. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right down to shoot. 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 on, 1 out.
Full count.
Gabriel Moreno waiting for a turn at the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Golden opportunity right here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. 1 down, and the winning run at third. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle. It gets through. That's it. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Well, we come into the 9th inning. It's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 17 hits.